out there for you guys today. And how have you developed this early, chemistry with Lamelo on the floor? I mean, it's obviously really early, but it's something that you guys seem to have down pretty well.
I feel like it was just our defense and our communication on defense. We were getting to our spots on offense, and the connection with me and Melo, it just clicked right away as soon as he came here, and it was our first practice. He just told me he's going to throw it up to me wherever. So it's been great. Oh, good looks.
Danny Thompson.
Miles, Danny Thompson with a three-point conversion. It seems like since you come off the bench in this new role, you're not only have you brought a intensity on the defensive side of the ball, but you're expanding your game offensively. Tell us what has changed from year 2 to year 3 in your development.
Coach, he just trusts me more with the ball. He wants me to play make a lot more, and that's what we worked on all summer. So I just been trying to expand my game any type of way. Whatever coach needs from me, that's what I'll do.
Rod Boone.
Hey, Miles, just picking up on that, just how much, from year 2 to now year 3, just how much do you look at last year and just look at as this disappointment in your mind, knowing you didn't play up to your capabilities? Like, I know you're a proud guy. How much do you want to come out here and show in year 3 just how good of a player you can be?
I'm just letting the game come to me. It's still early. We're still learning everything. But I feel like the game has slowed down for me tremendously. I don't know if it's because it's just preseason, but I feel like it definitely has slowed down for me.
Let's go to Sam Perley.
Hey, Miles, it's Sam with Hornets.com. Congrats on the win. It seemed like every time the Magic went on a run, you guys responded. You never trailed at all this game. What was kind of the key to staying ahead the entire game and not letting things get too far away from you at any point?
That just showed growth. I think we only had 11 turnovers today. Correct me if I'm wrong.
11.
Yeah, so we did a great job at taking care of the ball. And I feel like if we communicate on defense and we take care of the ball, we'll be a very tough team to beat.
All right, and we'll do last question. We'll go to Jason Brown.
Thanks, Maggie. Hey, Miles, Jason Brown with Spectrum News 1. Congrats on the win. I know it's just preseason, but you look at the stats and the box score and just a terrific all-around performance. I know you guys are confident, but when you have a performance like this, how much more confident does this make you guys with the regular season approaching so quickly?
It definitely does a great deal of confidence for us. Gordon, he got out with the hand injury. So coach just told everybody to step up, pick it up, and swing the ball around because Gordon, he was one of our go-to players that could just go get a bucket. So we just had to, we had to move the ball, had to work together, and I'm very proud of this team for bringing out the win.
Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me. Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me. My first idea was in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. But that's not...
Terry, Danny Thompson with the three-point conversion. Every year in the league, you brought something new to the table. You came in the league as a defensive specialist. Last year, you became much more of a knockdown shooter. Does this year seem like you're putting everything together into one big package? And if so, what type of player do you think you end up being if it all plays to the way you want it?
Well, I put a lot of work in every summer. The goal is to get better. Going into every season, be better than what you was last year. So I mean, a lot of credit goes to my team. Anthony Wells, my guy, he always get me together, and we just slow everything down, and once I get out there, everything is just slowed down, and I can just play my game. And my teammates do a great job. My coaches do a great job of just allowing me to be myself.
Rick, go ahead.
Gary, when I asked JB a few minutes ago what it is that he knows about you that he didn't know about you a year ago, he said he is very much a tone setter.
Very much a what?
He said you are very much a tone setter.
Oh.
You rub off the way that you play, rubs off on other people. Being that kind of person, is that important to you?
I think it's super important because, it's just like, I don't know, me to talk about Melo all the time, but it's just like a young guy that, like him, that comes to the league, he just automatically adapt to a person like me on the court, off the court. So I think it's just good for our chemistry. And we got a great locker room. So, I just be myself, man. I just be myself. And I appreciate the compliment that Coach gave me.
Rod Boone.
Hey, Terry, you're putting up some big numbers so far this preseason, and, going back to last season, it's the same, man. Just how much does this scheme with Coach Borrego and everything fit your game, do you think, to kind of help you flourish the way you have been the last, season plus?
Playing on the ball, playing off the ball, just being unpredictable towards our opponents. I feel like we could be real special, man. We just got to take it a day at a time. We just got to keep building and keep getting better. And once we all understand that from everybody in the organization, like we can't even think about the playoffs. We got to really worry about tomorrow, and that builds on to a playoff team. So once we get that mindset, and once we keep growing and keep getting better, we'll be fine. But I'm just loving how everything is. Great locker room, great teammates, great guys.
We'll go to Nick Carboni for the last question.
Hey, Terry, Nick from NBC. You guys were able to really cut down on the turnovers tonight. And the way you guys want to play, what's the balance of playing fast, zipping the ball around, but also taking care of it? And how are you guys able to strike that tonight?
I'm gonna say it again. Playing fast but not in a hurry. That got to be the motto. You got to be fast, but you got to be under control. We got a lot of guys that can create for themselves and others. Hell of a passers. We got guys that can really look for other guys and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of just putting it together, learning one another. We putting sets in as we go, and it's just with time we just got to keep growing and keep getting better. But I think we understand the principle and things that we want to do this year.